It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sideline. DA, take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, Anthony Simons, Cape.
He is, and his game, David, speaks volumes by itself. David, thank you. And the Bulls start out with the ball. The starters for the Portland Trail Blazers. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. Payton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 spot. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Now, here's Hart. Following the missed shot by Nurkic. Ball against Lillard. And Ball slams it in.
I just love watching how he handles the rock. I mean, an ability to get to wherever he wants on the floor.
Here's Payton. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Passes it to Grant. Lillard outside. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Williams scanning the floor. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. The dish to Vucevic. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that group.
And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
Levine finds Williams. Driving in and finished off by Williams.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. That's a 2 from Lillard. Rebounded by Vucevic.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1-for-5 shooting.
Here's Levine. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Never afraid of getting physical with the defense. Levine welcomes any chance he can to get to that line.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
On the wing, Payton. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up.
Yeah, quick thinking, wins Dame, assist. Finds the open man and the ball instantly there for the finish.
Hard against DeRozan. He feeds it to Vucevic, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Vucevic has got his second basket of the night.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Nurkic. No good on that one. Great D that time from Vucevic. Chicago leading by 4. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Grant. They get it back. 3-pointer, Payton. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. The feed to Vucevic. Outside DeRozan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Vucevic a screen on Payton. Levine dishes to Vucevic. Bucket is good. Vucevic has got his third basket of the night.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
And the first time out of the game called here for the Trailblazers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Even with all that noise, when they had the ball, it never rattled them. Their offense was in tune like it was a home game.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Javonte Green comes in for Patrick Williams. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
On the wing, Green. Off target with his three. Trailblazers trail by 6. Pass to Watford. Here's Eubanks. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Drops in the tray.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
It's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Pass to Simons. Simons with a screen on Caruso. And it's Lillard missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Green. Drummond sets the screen for Green to the paint. And it's Drummond missing.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
It's stolen. DeRozan on the wing. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game.
Getting up there with the slam, DeMar DeRozan leaves nothing to chance.
Lillard against Caruso. Here's the three. The shot, no good. Good if it goes. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Chicago heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls. Trailblazers trail by 7. Williams is out there with Levine. Then there's Lonzo Ball. Then there's Andre Drummond. And it's Caruso in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. That shot wide open. Simons has got 5 now.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And that one's good. Drummond.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Grant surveying the D. Teardrop shot, and the layup is up and in. Grant's got his first points of the night.
And how about the physicality from Grant, not allowing the close defense to keep him from his shot.
The Bulls leading by 5. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Drummond sets the screen for Levine. Feeds it to Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Great screen by Levine. Better IQ knowing how to roll to the basket.
Here's Simons. He has 5. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks. Stolen by Grant. Winslow with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Basket counts.
And Grant's such a versatile player. It can do a little bit of everything, including setting up his teammates.
The Bulls with the lead. Here's Ball. Rebounded by Hart. Portland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. And it's sent back by Drummond. Ball, the pass to Williams. Drummond dishes the ball. And Drummond kicks to Caruso. Levine for three. The shot, no good. Now Portland takes it the other way. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Stolen by Ball. Williams finds Levine. The kick out to Williams. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Latre. Outside Levine. Back to Drummond. Fires from deep. It's deflected, and they recover it. Offensive rebound. And there's the pass to Caruso. Grant against Levine. Shot clock at 6. Driving inside.
Once he gets to that bionic left leg of his, that launching pad, you better watch out because he loves finishing over bigger players.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of the Bulls this season.
And with this matchup being an East versus West affair, it will be the first of only 2 meetings between the teams.
As a player, these ones are fun. You get to match up with guys you rarely see.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Vucevic checked in for Drummond. Javonte Green comes in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan checked in for Lonzo Ball. And it's Dosunmu in for Alex Caruso. You know, Richard, the one thing that jumps out at you about Gary Payton II is his incredible leaping ability.
Oh, man, he is an elite athlete. I love watching him rise up, especially because he's a little guy, as well as the way he uses his athleticism on the defensive end. It's what's made him such a valuable part of this rotation.
Lillard, the pass to Eubanks. And he banks in the layup. Eubanks got his first points in this one.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Levine. Portland grabs the miss.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
Passes to Lillard. Lillard, a screen on Levine. No one near Payton as he lets it go. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. DeRozan in the corner. And again, no good by Chicago. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Trailblazers. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Payton kicks to Lillard. Grant dishes to Lillard. Three-pointer, Payton finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
Now DeRozan. Here's Vucevic. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist. DeRozan's got his 3rd assist on the night. Lillard from outside, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls ahead, up by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball.
Welcome. First up on the agenda tonight, let's see how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
I love what I'm seeing from Holmgren. He has sort of an effortless way of taking over. The game just comes naturally to him.
Yeah, he stood out, man. I'm telling you, he's got to be excited about his future, these teams. This guy's unbelievable.
Let's get back to our game featuring Portland. That first half was pretty even.
We give a lot of love to the Stars, but tonight it's been about the bench. The second unit has been carrying them offensively.
Finding some favorable matchups, no doubt. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Nice game. Great performance by Nikola Vucevic.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. On the court right now for the Trailblazers, Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. Damian Lillard out there with Gary Payton the second. And it's Hart in at the three, the small forward.
And when you're a high-usage player like Vucevic, you have to keep your head up and be willing to make the next pass.
Here's Lillard. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Hart the pass to Grant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And each year we see Jeremy Grant, he gets better. And defenders have their hands full with this guy.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Simons, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Levine deciding where to go with it. Here's Vucevic, and that comes off the assist by Levine. Levine's got 3 assists now in this one. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Lillard. Simons with the screen for Lillard. Beyond the arc. Rebound by Williams.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Levine finds Williams. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Fires for 3. And Zach Levine gets the 3. Now it's a 7-point Chicago lead.
A clean start to the half for them, knocking down their first 3 shots.
And here is Simons. He has 7. Lillard outside. Grant trying to break free, and Lillard gets it to go. Lillard's got 5 now.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make kind of kickstart, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Nikola Vucevic. And it's Alex Caruso in for Levine. And then for the Trailblazers, Justice Winslow comes in for Grant. And it's Little in for Damian Lillard. Here's Drummond from the right block. The shot is good. Drummond's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Oh, coming out hot, hot, hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Simons against Caruso. Now, here's Simons. Scoring-wise, he's definitely making his mark right now. He's averaging about 19 points a game. Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Bulls shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Eubanks is checked in. Moves back up. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Drummond's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's DeRozan. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. A free throw drop for DeRozan. You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
Here's Eubanks. Misses from short range.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Good on the shot.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Trailblazers trail by 12. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Simon. Shot to stop the run, and it's good on the layup. Eubanks got his second bucket.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Back to ball. On the wing, Williams. Drummond with a screen on Winslow. Williams passes to Drummond. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Justice Winslow.
Such a potent presence inside. Drummond is a scary man to match up with. You have to play him physical, even if it means fouling.
Green is checked in for the Bulls. Dosunmu comes in for Ball. And then for the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in, and Gary Payton has subbed in for Hart. They get it back. Little kicks to Payton. Pass to Simons. They set the screen. Goes back up. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Vucevic checked in for Chicago. And a switch here also for Portland. Damian Lillard, he's checked in for Anthony Simons. And it's Green, missing. And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 9 points. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Not letting that one fly. Drummond using his height and wingspan to deny the shooter.
Now here's Caruso. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Dosunmu's shot is off.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. They host the Spurs after this one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for them. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Green. Dosunmu is out there with ball. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now here's Lillard. Outside, Payton. Grant sets a screen for Payton. Kicks it out to Grant. Shot left block. That is good. And the Bulls' lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Damian Lillard.
No excuse giving Lillard that kind of positioning. That's just too easy.
The Bulls shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. Bean passes to Green. Green with a screen on Grant. Levine dishes to Green. Another shot, and it's Vucevic in the corner. Now the pass to Dosunmu. For three, Levine. The rebound by Grant.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Nurkic setting the pick for Grant. To the inside. It's stolen by Green. Ball with it. Now Payton defending. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Well, he thought he could slip by there and grab the board, but got too much body and gets called for going over the back.
And this is why we say lockout. It is a fundamental thing that is often overlooked and hurts you every time.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Williams, he's checked in for Green. And it's DeRozan in for Dosunmu. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Portland. And Fernie Simons comes in for Payton. The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Chauncey Billups coaching up his team during that break. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. We're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
No settling for an outside shot there. They went right to the hoop.
Trailblazers trail by 11. Simons finds Lillard. They set the pick. Takes the three. Portland no good that time either.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
DeRozan against Nurkic. Vucevic with the bucket.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Lillard against Ball. Grant with a screen on Levine. Cranes the three-pointer.
After sinking 1 triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Nikola Vucevic.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it. Now Grant, following the three-point attempt by DeRozan. And Ball with the block.
And Ball using those long arms to just swat away that shot. I love the hustle. It's nice to have a point guard who can block shots.
And another miss by Chicago.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Portland moving the ball around. Here's Grant. Offensive rebound. Hart. The layup off target. The Bulls leading by 10. Ball kicks to Williams. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball.
And you have to have an appreciation for Ball's passing skills. I mean, he just sees the floor beautifully, easily working the ball over to open teammates.
It's stolen by Vucevic. And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Here's Lillard. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And they get it back. That three off the mark.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Chicago.
When you consider the difference in their field goal percentages, the other team has to be happy that this wasn't a bigger loss. This team was on fire.
Yeah, Kevin, it's always frustrating when you can't throw a rock on the ground and the other guys just can't seem to miss.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Vucevic.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
Hard against Levine. Here's Lillard, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And known for being a clutch performer, Dame has his sights set on title. A true leader with a winning mindset.
The free throw is good from Lillard. It's stolen by Little. From deep. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.